want to talk about Letitia James. So here's the deal. And I want you all to be very, very I want everyone to listen to me. And I need you to be extremely understanding of what I'm about to say. Because I'm telling you, many of you are, you know what, crazy. All right? Letitia James is the Attorney General for New York. When she was running for office, she said on a campaign trail, she said specifically, I'm going to go after Donald Trump and he's going to go to jail. So she said on the campaign trail. She didn't say what she was going to charge him with. She didn't say that he committed a crime and we're going to charge. Nothing like that. Same thing that the prosecutor did with Bill Cosby in Philadelphia when he was running. I'm going to put Bill Cosby in jail. At least in a Bill Cosby situation, there was an alleged crime already. So this guy was saying, I'm going to actually prosecute this crime. Letitia James, there was no crime. She literally ran for office saying, I'm going to put this guy in jail, knowing that her constituents in that area in New York were going to say, yes, I want him to go to jail too because I don't like him either. So there's no more political motivation for charges than she had already laid out. Okay? Let's be clear about that because many of you seem to forget. She ran for office on a platform to put someone in jail, period. And she knew the people she was talking to that she needed votes from would want that to happen because they didn't like him either. Now, you imagine that. You imagine Fonnie Willis running for office saying, oh, reelect me and Shelley Winter goes to jail. There are people that don't like Shelley Winter. We'll go to the polls and say, yeah, we want him to go to jail. Whatever. That was the politicization. If you're concerned about going after your political enemies, there it was. Right there. But you said nothing. You Democrats said nothing. African Americans said nothing. White Democrats said nothing. You let the woman do it. And then, to top it all off, as Democrats, particularly African-American women, you said, go on, girl. Get him. Yeah, sister, get him. That's what you said. I saw your post. I saw your TikTok videos. I saw you on CNN. I saw you on MSNBC. I saw you on Joy Reid's show. I saw you. Loud and clearly, I saw you. The woman ran on putting someone in jail for crimes she had not yet charged nor investigated. The voters said, yeah, do that. We're going to vote for you. The media said, yeah, do that. We're going to support you. And then when you won and sought to find charges, everyone said, yay, we support you. And then you charge them with something that's really never been charged before. That's how, when you talk about politics, that's how crazy it is. And then the people that wanted to see this happen said, yeah, you're a 36 account felon. Huh? On charges that never been charged before? For a crime there was no victim? You support this? I know you did because I watched you on CNN. I watched you on MSNBC. I watched you on TikTok. I watched you on Instagram. I watched you on Twitter. I watched you Democrats all across the board, white, black, everything in the middle. I watched you support this woman going after the President of the United States or a former President of the United States on charges that had never been charged before, 36 times repeated, and you said nothing. You cheered for it. You said, yeah. Black girl magic. Yeah, sister, get him. The white prosecutors didn't want to charge it. They didn't touch it, so she did. Biden administration, yeah, go do that. Get him, get him, get him, get him, get him. So he doesn't run again. She did. Now he wins. He runs, he wins. Now he's there. He's got his own DOJ. Now you're sitting out there. And you are, you know what, out. You are out. Because you uncovered, you're unprotected, and you're by yourself. The community's not rallying around you because they have nothing to rally around you about. They may jump up and down and say, oh, it's a black woman, he hates black women. Yeah, you can say that if you want to, but you know you're making it up because she went after him first. So you know you sound shrill. You know you sound like children. But you're going to do it anyway. I get it. It's what you're ordered to do by the people who order you to do things, even though it doesn't make any sense when you do it, but you do it anyway. But it still doesn't make any sense. Now she's out there by herself. Much like Marilyn was. You know Marilyn, that they forced to go after Freddie Gray, failed, and now she's out there. COVID funds and everything. Nobody tried to help her after she got charged with stuff. The same thing's going to happen to Letitia James. And here's why I bring all of this up at the end of the show. I bring this up at the end of the show to make this point. They used Alvin Bragg, they used Letitia James, they used Jack Smith, they used Fonnie Willis to go after Donald Trump. All of it fell apart. And now Donald Trump is getting his just retribution. And now you're mad at him. Make that make sense for me. Make that make sense. You're mad at him for getting back the people that tried to railroad him first? And you think whether we like him or not, you think people like me are going to stand around and just say, oh, yeah, don't go after the sister now, all right? No. You put yourself in the firing line. You put yourself out there. No one told you to do it. Well, they did tell you to do it, and you did it. Now you're by yourself. Now you have to suffer the consequences, and maybe nothing happens because even what you did is not prosecuted very often. Maybe you just get a slap on the wrist. We don't know what's going to happen, but the fact remains: you fired the first shot. You can't get mad at a man for defending himself and seeking retribution. You can't get mad at that at all. It's a Shelley Winter Show. You guys have a wonderful weekend. Don't forget Sunday at 3 p.m. I'll be at 4800 Flat Shoals Parkway as they rename Flat Shoals Parkway to Gregory B. Levitt Sr. Parkway. Gregory B. Levitt Sr. of Levitt and Gregory B. Levitt and Sons. Ladies and gentlemen, have a wonderful weekend. And as I say every single night, know this in your heart. God loves you. Peace.